Number 24, at a restaurant, 600 customers were served during a 10-hour period of time. Which graph has a slope that best represents the number of customers that were served per hour at this restaurant? We're looking at graphs. So let's look at these graphs real quick and see if we can eliminate anything in here. So when we look at customers eating at a restaurant, we know it has to be a proportional relationship. And the reason why that is if the restaurant is not open, they will serve 0 customers. 0 hours being open is going to serve 0 customers. So your graph will have to start at 0, 0, which is the origin, which is one of the stipulations for a proportional relationship. It has to pass through the origin. So when we look at this, if it has to be a proportional relationship, that means, like we said, because the restaurant is open for 0 hours, there can be 0 customers served. It has to go through the origin. So A and B can't work because neither of those touch or pass through 0, 0. So we're already halfway there by just knowing what proportional lines look like. So let's move on to C and D because we know our answer will be here. Let's kind of plug in some numbers and see if they match our graphs. So we know that 600 customers will be served in a 10-hour period of time. So we can use proportionality and kind of see where that lies on our graph. So let's do 5 hours. So if it's going to be a linear relationship, 600 customers for 10 hours, 5 hours would be half of that. So we can look at 5 hours being 300 customers. Let's put some lines on our graph and put 5 and 300 onto our graph and see if that fits in there. So when we take 5, bring a line up from 5 and over from 300 customers, that intersection point should land on our line, and it looks like it only lands on one of them. You can see on C that 5 and 300 lands on our linear relationship, which would make sense. In D, it is off our line. So, which graph has a slope that best represents the number of customers that were served per hour at this restaurant? C.